Yo, what's up gamers? It's your boy Chris here, aka Chris That Gamer. Today we're gonna be going over video game assets. I'll be showing you gamers where to get the best free game assets for any engine, especially for the most popular engines like Unreal Engine, Godot, Gamemaker, and Unity. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, so first off, you need to get used to just finding resources. That's what game development is all about. So just searching video game assets, this website is good. I'm also gonna be leaving all these websites that I show you guys here. I'm gonna be leaving them all in the description so you guys can, just easily check them out and things of that nature. So off rip, this website right here, Open Game Art, is open source if I'm not mistaken. You'll obviously still have to look at the licensings of the things that you use in your game, but this one's a gem in my opinion. You can find music, sound effects, and also game assets. So that one's really good. Obviously Kenny, if you guys haven't heard of Kenny, free assets for people, so that one's also good. And then obviously you got itch.io. You can also get game assets, and I know we just talked about the Kenny's game assets are free on his website. You just have to individually download them, or he made it into a pack that just makes it super simple, one download, etc., and it supports him. So some people go that route. You can also find free game assets on itch.io. And then let's just get straight on into it. So for the first one, Unreal Engine, what I like to start showing for Unreal Engine is the fact that every single month, I believe it is every month, so yeah, every month we have it right here on our screen, you get free game assets, and these are assets that are usually paid. So this is something that I kind of want to do more with you guys. I'm not sure if other game engines also do the whole limited time free. We'll take a look for some other engines and see if they do something like this, but every month when there's a new set of free assets for Unreal, I try to get them even if I don't know if I'm going to make a game with it, because eventually they're going to cost. This originally cost $300. Right now it's free. Might as well take it. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at whatever this is. The Diesel Punk game asset just seems like a really interesting asset, and obviously right now, as I've made videos about it, I still don't really know how to do 3D art, 3D modeling, things of that nature. So this is something that is super helpful. This is a high poly assets intended to use within Unreal Engine 5. All right, so high poly assets, I do like that. It features a hotel, apartments, mansions, towers. Okay, yeah, the version goes all the way to 5.4. I think they're on 5.5 right now, or 5.6, but that's fine. That's not bad, because like if you're making something real, like let's say you actually wanted to drop this on Steam, things of that nature, you could just do 5.0 or 5.1. It's not that bad. You're not missing out on a lot. Yeah, this isn't bad, and it's a company that's made things for Ubisoft. That's interesting. Naughty Dog, 2K Games. Okay, I mean, off rip, I do like this asset. So what you're just gonna do is you want to sign in first. Just add it to the cart. It's probably gonna make me sign in. Yeah, so I just sign in with my Epic Games account real quick. All right, so after signing in with your account, like I said, it shows when the sale is going to end. So this month's sale, it's going to end on November 18th, and then they're going to have a new set of free assets for everyone to go ahead and download. And as you can see, you can use this in your project as long as you do not have a revenue of 100K or more. If you are making more money within a year, if you're making less money, you would obviously take this one. Most of us are going to be in this personal option, not trying to roast, but just saying. So you're just going to do that, add to cart. Now that's in the cart, and then you can just go back to Fab, and it's going to bring you to the home screen of the limited. And then we can just go ahead and reopen that, and we're going to check out the next one, which is the Darwin City Modular Environment. This looks very interesting, and it's free. Okay, 50 packs on our 3 accounts. Okay. I mean, this does not look bad. This looks, I don't know why, I was kind of getting like Halo 3 vibes, Halo 2 vibes, honestly. Like looking at that kind of looks cool. All right, I mean, this is kind of dope. This is a nice looking pack. Yeah, this is a nice pack. A throne room. Yeah, I like this. What? All the way to 5.6. Okay. See, like, it's just crazy when you use like 136 static meshes, small props, vases, crates, thrones, signs, fences. Like, oh my goodness, how long does it take to make stuff like this? The showcase level is included. Okay, so they gave a little showcase level of all of it already put together. Yeah, like how long does this take to like actually create? Like, obviously I'm putting this one in the cart. Then we have this last one, the LED light generator. Let's see what does this do? This looks interesting. Okay. Sometimes they'll do effects and animation packs and things of that nature. I don't know about you guys. I will also take an animation pack because that's super helpful in adjustable resolutions. This, for example, I don't know if I'll ever use, but like, you never know. Like, what if I'm making like some random game in the future and I'm like, man, I could have used this LED light generator. Like, you never know. You never know. So yeah, I'm gonna add that to cart. And so now that we have all three into our cart, you can just go ahead and go check out. It says free. And that is pretty much it. Place the order and you are done. And boom. So you're going to get that little order confirmation. All three free game assets are now into my Epic Games account. So like if I were to come down here really quickly and open up Unreal Engine. Okay, so since I did that the wrong way, you open up Epic Games, you go down to Fab, since they have it in here. We could have did it this way, obviously. You can open up the launcher now and just have it in there. Sometimes I just like going to the website, but you can do it that way. When you're gonna go to your launch, you just go to library and you can launch your engine from here. But if you also scroll down, it shows everything that you have installed as far as game assets, and it did work. So as you can see, I see Diesel Punk, I see the Darwin, and then we had the LED light generator. So as you guys can see, like a lot of these game assets that I already have in there, it's just me collecting different free game assets from the monthly free, limited time free assets that Epic Games does. I need to start going into these different game assets, mess around with them, and try to make a game, see what I could do with these assets. But I think you guys should also do the same. Check them out, do this in Unreal Engine, and as you guys can see, you can just create a project with certain things, add to your current project and things of that nature. Or if it's a plugin, install it to the engine and to the version that you're developing in for the game. That's Unreal Engine's free game assets for this month. So I want to see if Unity has the same thing, trying to do the same for you guys if you just use other engines. Obviously, most game engines are going to have their own asset store. So literally on Google, just your engine name, then assets. And if they have their own store, you'll find it. It'll be like the first link. It doesn't seem like they do a limited time free. But mostly what I would do here is, because I'm trying to see, like right now they have like 50% off. We can go more. So let me see, like, can we sort by free? Low to high. So they do have free, but it doesn't seem like Unity does limited time assets. You just got to go to the Unity asset store and just whatever category you're searching, then just go to the filters and change it to free and just, you know, do research and try to find an asset that you like for you know, whatever type of game you're trying to create. Okay, it also seems like Godot as well does not have limited time assets. This is the Godot engine asset library. You do the same thing, just type in Godot assets and it brings you to the asset library, which is what I'm on right here. And yeah, it doesn't really seem like they have limited time assets either. I don't think it's just systems. I think there are assets in this as well, but it seems like it's a lot of programming as well. So I don't know, it's a bit of a mix. If you like to also get like help with your GD script, because that's the language that this engine uses, a lot of these plugins and just extra stuff is very going to be helpful. Or like starter kits is what I think it is. Like they have actual like, yeah, like 3D platformer kits. So like you can literally download it, but this is the asset. So this is the actual asset. So this is not, wait, can you start a kit 3D platform is the basic template? Okay, so they do some of it. Some are doing basic templates and then some are doing asset packs. This one is literally both. It's an asset pack and it's a 3D platformer template in Godot. So this is helpful. I was gonna say Unreal does have templates as well. So like down here, if you scroll down to game templates and just different type of systems, for example, ultimate multiplayer survival. So like if you know that you wanna make a first person shooter, a lot of people have already made certain bare bones templates that, you know, you can just run up and use for different project to project. So also Godot has this as well. Just like I said, you got to do your research on this Godot asset page. And the same thing for Gamemaker. If you just type in Gamemaker asset on Google, it's going to bring you to this page. And I don't think they have anything as far as like limited packs. Oh, so why is it telling me to log in? Why I got to log in, twin? Yeah, can I just view? Oh, I gotta log in just to do all that? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. What does that say? You need to log in to download. Oh, that's fine. I ain't even really trying to download. So yeah, I mean, this seems interesting. Is this stuff free? Like, is this stuff free? Download. What the hell is it? Free game assets. Okay, so is this free? It seems like all that's free. So for GameMaker, they have two different websites. They have the GameMaker.io and then bundles where I guess they're, I don't know if this costs or free, but up here it says free in the tab. It just seems like you have to have an account. You can get these asset packs. These are actual packs. As you can see, we've already talked about Kenny. There's a different Kenny pack. Kenny is out here making all types of free art for people to use in their game. And yeah, this one just seems like a whole bunch of different packs, bundles that have a whole lot of assets into one pack. So that's this website, the slash bundles on GameMaker. Then you have the marketplace .gamemaker.io, and it seems like this is exactly what we were looking for, because if you go to backgrounds, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. So like if you're making something, you like kind of have the idea in your head, you're like, I need clouds, I need some grass, like you can go in here and find the assets that you need. It's actually not bad. I actually like this from GameMaker. They got two really good resources. If you can't find it in the pack that you got, there has to be something on the marketplace. Like I would imagine there has to be something on the marketplace. I'm not sure why the website JavaScript ain't loading. What's going on, gang? This looks fire. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, as far as showcase is probably just them showcasing the games. That, yeah, my what's it called? All these incredible games with, yeah, my freaking squirrel brain was like, what? But I thought that was them like showcasing like game assets. But it seems as if a lot of this stuff is free and they don't do the whole limited. So some paid assets on the Unreal Engine will go free. So every month they'll pick 3 assets that are usually paid and make them free. If you can't find anything, try to do your research on Google. You really got to try to get used to, like, as a game developer, game designer, etc., just finding the information that you need. And like I said before, opengameart.org is a really good website. And yes, I will be leaving a lot of these websites down below in the description. Let me know what you gamers think.